Hi, my name's Paul. I live with my crazy mother-in-law, gorgeous wife, and hippie daughter and her dog Sam, and my little foxy queen, VV Lish, amongst the rainforests in the Northern Rivers region of Australia. I've been assigned the role of project manager, repairing a rundown home surrounded by an overgrown jungle. There are goannas and snakes and ticks and an abundance of wildlife that keep eating our bloody produce. Our collective dream is to renovate the house and build a small farm to grow enough food so we're completely independent from the system, living off our harvest. Sounds easy, but we're discovering we just may starve to death if we don't overcome the challenges that face us. This is our journey to freedom and self-resilience. We welcome you to watch on and see how we manage to overcome or fail. Welcome to Wedgetail Views. Good morning, Paul with one ball. Did you know that is exactly how my mechanic in Myrtleford would speak to me? Whenever he's seen me, I'll go in with my car to get my car repaired, and he'd say, "Paul with one ball, how you go, mate?" He was a nice bloke. I don't know how he got away with that, but he did. So, welcome to Wedgetail Views. So, what are we working on today after yesterday's bit of a bitchy day for me? A little bit of emotional roller coaster, trying to stay cool, but I've lost it. Anyway, got a bit more composure today. Spent the night glamping. Look at this. This is straight outside. That's where I slept. So today we are working on this floor. The reason being is there was a cracked floor. What are these things called? Wooden floorboard. And this is why. If you can see this, you know what I reckon this is? I reckon that is termite. So I've pulled that out, and what I've got is, see these things over here? I've got a ton of those. See? And however, that piece that I'm replacing over there is longer than one of those, so I have to put two together. And of course the problem is, all of these boards, if you have a look at this, one end is just flat. The other end, of course, has got the groove. There's no tongues on them, that's what I'm trying to say. They're missing their tongues. So I wish I had equipment, but I don't. So I've sort of come up with a homemade effort. And this is what we're doing. Got a little bit of tongue groove flooring there. Just pulled it out, and I've marked it all off. I've had a go. I've done one side. It might work. So I'm about to get this router up here onto me jig. About to get my router up here and route that off. See how it goes. So I think I've got to do a couple like that. Hopefully with a bit of luck, I'll nail it. So let's see what happens. Alrighty, so I've got the routed end done. It looks okay. There it is. This is it here. A little bit of sort of a uneven edge. Anyway, I think it's going to be okay. Let's stick you here. You can see there, can you see? Alright. So we'll have a go. Slips on alright. Ooh! Very nice. Yeah, alright. So I think that that's going to work. Might need a little sand there. It's just slightly proud. And I put a screw in this one just to hold it into place, and it snapped off. And the reason why that happened is because all of these other ones were broken, and I've gone into a screw. Anyway, I couldn't get it back off, so I thought, well, why am I trying to get it off if it's in place, I'll just putty that in. You won't even know. So, yeah. I mean, things are a bit curved. I'll hammer it in the best I can. But there, that worked. One problem solved. Moving on to the next. Alrighty, kidlets. I got there. Have a look at this. Woo! Smooth, baby, smooth. 4 is repaired. All the way through there. See if I can find a before shot. Put it on the screen. Yeah. There she is. All rotted out. It took, what did it take? What time is it now? Oh, there's me mate there. You know who from you know where. Talking about fluoride today. That's stuff we already knew, but it's coming out. Yeah, that took about 4 hours. So now I'm going to move on to the tongue and groove. Hopefully my co-worker and apprentice will turn up. Miyaka, give me a hand. If she does, I'll stick the camera up and you can watch in fast play. Arigato. Welcome back, my renovating nutters. It's Paul. So I'm getting some progression here. Oh, I've got a bit happening. It's been a pretty good day. Look at this. Seamless. Look at this. Come straight across. Look at that. Starting to get there. And for those of you that may not have seen earlier on, this is what I've been working on. So if you actually have a look here, this is a pretty groovy concept actually. I think they're called Schulter shower pans. And what they are is they're this foam shower pan that has this built-in fall already sort of imprinted in it when you buy it. I mean, they're pretty bloody expensive, but they come as a kit and you can waterproof the whole shower and put these floor pans in. Now, what's good about the floor pans, particularly upstairs, is that you don't have to put in screed. These can go straight over a floor like I've done here, and then all the waterproofing is above them. Because they're foam, they're totally waterproof, right? So I'm hoping that they're a good thing and that they work. So basically what happens is they sit down in this fall, right? And so you box up your flooring so that your joists are at this level, and then of course your flooring goes up 19 mil. I'm not sure of the exact thickness of the shower pan, but they're like, what are they, 20, they're about 38 mil thick, I think. So I'm going to put 2 layers of cement sheet, 6 mil cement sheet, to bring the other floor up to that height. And then you've got a shower that is just a seamless walk-in shower. There's no steps to get up and trip over, and because this room's going to be for my mother-in-law, who's I think she's nearly 80 now. Don't know if I meant to tell you that, but anyway, she's elderly. And we don't want any tripsy-woos. So the kind of the plan is that the whole floor is going to be flush. Anyway, I'm feeling pretty good. I feel like we're getting somewhere now after having to pull out this whole cotton picking damn flipping room that was full of black mould. I guess, to be honest with you, I'm sort of feeling pretty good about it actually, because it's all going to be new, it's going to be fresh, there's not going to be any hidden mould anywhere, no little secret hidey-hos of, potential sickness that could affect an elderly person. So, yeah, some good progression here. All right, that's it. Catch us a bit later on. Alrighty, next episode, we continue on with finishing that floor. Look forward to seeing you then. Ta-ta for now.